Now entering the atmosphere of Planet Zero. Scanning for signals. Incoming broadcast. Ship destination, CSS Page Turner. Begin transmission.
Hello, welcome to the podcast, the book club podcast on Podcast Zero. This episode is brought to you by the creature on Planet Zero. I didn't know he had a job.
And I don't know where he got money to pay the studio fees, but he did it.
He did it.
He did it.
I didn't even know he listens to us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have, support from your local neighbors.
Potentially listeners like you.
Yeah, and you said you, and you looked right at me when you said that. So yeah, like me.
I'm well. Normally we pay the studio fees, with the creature is covering this one.
He's covering this
Again,
time.
Cannot emphasize. Did not understand that he knew what a concept of a job is.
I didn't know they had money on this planet.
Anyway,
hey everyone, welcome.
Welcome to the book club from Planet Zero.
Christian's doing a little jig right now. If you can't see,
Visual gags don't work on audio media.
It works. It works for me though. Don't worry, Christian. I laughed.
That's right. I'm Christian,
and that is also Christian.
No, what's your name?
Oh, my name's Erik.
There we go.
I like One Piece, and this is Christian. He likes Moon Knight.
We're picking it up from the last episode. I've read more One Piece.
You read a lot of One Piece.
I read a lot of One Piece.
You finished the Alabasta.
I did finish Alabasta.
And you finished Skypiea like 2 seconds ago.
I'm actually like... That was a gross noise.
No, it was beautiful.
I'm going to say a good 30 pages from the end of Skypiea right now.
No, you were at the end of Skypiea.
No, yeah, Skypiea is done. I'm getting introduced into the next arc, basically.
Yeah, you met the old guy on the Long Island.
I met the guy who was on the bamboo. Yeah.
Yes,
I was up there for 10 years.
I'm glad he's okay.
Ubisoft's like, are you an idiot? Are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid, man?
Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
We are, because that's
before the bamboo guy.
Before
bamboo guy on stilts, there was gods fighting in the sky, and life or death situations.
I guess like a whole country, like a genocide was gonna happen. Like he was committing a genocide.
Wow.
When you think about
When you think about it, everybody who ever done a genocide is a bad person.
I think, yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Alabasta arc first.
Yeah, because again, we're still ahead of ourselves. We have to jump back even further.
Do you have notes for that?
For Alabasta?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're now rereading.
Yeah, I just got done with the Arlong arc, but
so you're back. So you're still on Arlong arc.
Yeah, that's where I'm restarting at. Yeah, guys, I'm giving One Piece a reread. It's been a long time since I had a full One Piece reread. I mean, I reread arcs, but this is my first time digesting it all at once again.
Dude, I'm gonna be real with you. Alabasta feels so long ago. I do like how Robin joins the crew. I don't know if we talked about Robin.
No, we haven't.
God.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Robin.
Robin's so cool.
Did you expect her to be in the crew?
Here's the thing. I know about One Piece characters.
Oh no,
I've seen merchandise.
Oh no.
I've seen
spoiler
posters and stuff. Like I know most of the Straw Hats.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I just don't know how they join, and I think it's interesting to see how they join. And Robin's was fun because Robin was like, I found this artifact that I've been looking for my entire life. It's not even what I needed or what I wanted to learn. So I guess I'm just gonna die here in this tomb. Mm-hmm. It's fine. I'm just gonna die here.
That sounds reasonable.
My life is
you can't
over.
argue with her.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then Luffy's like, "Come on, we gotta get out of here."
And she said no.
And he saves her anyways.
Yeah,
and then she's
without
just
her
like,
consent.
yeah, and then she's just like, well, I guess I'm your problem now.
She has nowhere else to go.
I'm on your crew, because I was just gonna be dead, and then you saved me.
I like the mixed reaction from the crew
Yeah.
when she forced herself onto the crew.
Yeah, because she's kind of a scary. Like when she's introduced, her power, like it kind of seems OP.
She's also the only grown up on the ship, basically.
Is she?
She's like 30 something years old.
Whoa,
The rest are like young adults.
that is true. Luffy, what is?
Luffy's 17.
Yeah, he's 17. Zoro is 19.
And Sanji.
Sanji's also 19.
Yes.
Usopp's also 17. Yep.
And Chopper's.
Ages of characters.
I know that because I'm a nerd.
How old is Moon Knight?
Moon Knight, he is.
How old is he?
I feel like it.
I also don't know.
Damn, I thought you were gonna give me.
I'm gonna say like mid to late 30s.
There's a mid in there somewhere.
Like mid to late 30s.
He's mid something.
I'm saying mid to late 30s.
Is this your way of transitioning into talking about Moon Knight right now?
No, because we still got to finish talking about Alabasta.
Oh yeah, Crocodile. What do you think of Crocodile? I thought
he was a cool villain.
He's like one of my faves. I love Croc. He's like a mob boss, but like a pirate. He has a very mafia motif to him.
That is true. He also like operates outside of like a casino.
Yeah, people like him.
Yeah,
because he saves the day.
Yeah, he's like the mafia. The mafia. They're a bunch of good guys who help out communities.
Yeah, and then they get money in return.
Pro mafia. No.
That's one of the 7 warlords, bro.
Dude, that's the cool thing about it is that they like take out a 7 warlord after getting bodied by a 7 warlord.
Oh yeah, that is the first warlord he takes down.
Yeah, because they met Hawkeye's, but Hawkeye's immediately put Zoro out of commission.
Yeah, he literally sliced him like a tomato
with a tiny little knife.
Like with a babish knife.
My guy. He said, "Live and get stronger."
After you almost killed him? Oh, that's fine.
Come and seek me out when you're not a bitch.
Quote Mihawk.
And then I got dude. I think this is where the notes come in.
You gonna bust out that Goku book?
Don't talk about the Goku book. I got this as a gift one Christmas from someone. I don't know who.
The fact that someone gave that to you because they're like, Christian likes manga.
It was like they were like
Christian likes anime.
Christian likes Dragon Ball, and it was like it wasn't like a notebook. It was like one of those present packs.
Oh,
where it had like a notebook and socks and like branded.
You
pencils.
say you got Dragon Ball socks too?
I don't have them anymore. They were like made out of tissue paper.
Oh.
The Monkey Mountain Allied Force.
The Monkey Mountain Allied Force.
The Scavengers.
They have bounties too, I think.
I love those guys.
And they're just dudes that scavenge ships.
They're just dudes, man. I like that when they like meet Nolan's ancestor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mont Blanc or something. Mont Blanc.
Yeah, Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc. They're like giving him medical attention, and the Monkey Mountain Force like comes in, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And Luffy's like, "We're giving this man medical treatment. Go away." And Usopp's like, "They're not gonna listen to reason. They're monkeys." And then the monkeys are like, "Oh, we're very sorry." They're like, "Oh, you're fixing up the boss.
You're fixing up our boss, even though we fought each other earlier. Oh, you're cool.
Our bad.
Our bad."
Yeah. All right, listen, man. We've talked about this a little bit.
The Monkey Force?
No, like when they're hanging out and they're like talking about like going up in the sky and the upward current, and he's giving them all the information on like how to get to this El Dorado if it's there.
Oh, the South Bird.
He's just like he's like they're feasting, they're getting drunk, and he's just like, "Oh fuck, whoa shit,
we can't be partying right now.
You got to get a South Bird, man."
Don't you love that? It's like a side quest.
I've come around to it.
Yeah,
because I did not enjoy it at first, but I really do enjoy Luffy's beetle. I do love that he finds a beetle. And he's like, "Look, Chopper, a beetle."
And Chopper's like, "Whoa!" Meanwhile, everyone else.
Chopper's like, "How? Like, compared to the One Piece, how big of a treasure do you think this beetle is? And Luffy's like, man, that's a tough one.
I can't decide.
That's hard.
And then at the very end, when they're like, they have to leave, and they're like, "Oh man, where's Luffy? We gotta."
Yeah. They're waiting for him because like they fixed up the ship. Luffy went off to go fight Bellamy because Bellamy, while they were looking for the Southbird, like fucked up our guy and stole his gold.
They stole the old man's gold.
Stole the old man's
Bellamy,
gold bird.
Bellamy
Fuck
the
Bellamy,
bitch.
the weirdo, the hyena.
Dude, he has the most power. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. He has the most powerful devil fruit in the whole series, bruh.
No, he doesn't. And also, that's what one of the interesting things about this is like power scaling is their bounty.
Kind of, yeah.
Like I have this Dragon Ball. I am a Dragon Ball boy. I was a Dragon Ball kid. So like in Dragon Ball, they literally have power levels.
But this time it's cooler because it's not a made up number. It's actual value.
It's like the Navy's like they're this dangerous.
And I will say the bounties don't officially power scale them, but it does help to give an idea on where they're at in the world.
No, but yeah, that's what I'm saying is like because Bellamy's like that one old dude, he like runs in and he's like they're not worth what were they like worth like 3 million to begin with.
Luffy?
Yeah.
It was 30 million.
It was 30 million. He was like, he's not worth 30 million. He's worth 100 million, man. He's worth double what you're worth. Don't fuck with this kid. And then Bellamy's like, those are clearly fake.
What a fucking...
Those are obviously doctored.
What a douchebag. Nah, those are fake.
Yeah, and then he gets one hit.
Just one hit, dude. That's how cool that fight was. Luffy didn't have to lift a finger, bro. Or maybe just one.
Yeah, he had to go look for a beetle.
He lived. Yeah, dude, can you believe it? That fight took him like 1 second, and then he spent the rest of the night looking for that beetle in the forest.
They're like, we're 30 minutes late already. Where is he? And he's like, oh, guys, I'm here. I found the beetle.
It took me all night, but I found it. What the fuck, Luffy? You're gonna miss it. He really wanted to go to Sky Island, and he almost missed it.
That's my captain.
He's my captain. Go captain, my captain.
I'd root for him, dude.
Well, that Southbird was pretty cool, huh?
I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the Southbird.
Okay.
Even later, I know it comes back later on. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I will say the stuff with Zoro and the Southbird, like during the Skypiea fights, that's fine. That's fun. Because it's like Zoro versus Bird, and then he drops down into a fight, and it's Zoro versus Dog.
I forgot all about that. That's awesome. It's been a while. I can't wait to reread Skypiea.
That's later on. Skypiea, it was fun. I liked it.
I know we're jumping ahead just a little bit when they're having that little bonfire in the forest. Like even though they're on God territory, they're in enemy territory, and they decide to have a bonfire and party with the wolves that are about to kill them.
Yeah,
but then the wolves were like, you know what, these guys are pretty cool.
I like that scene because Robin and Nami, the only ones with more than 2 brain cells between the two of them, like they are like explaining the plans, and they're like, hey, maybe it's not a good idea to have a fire in unknown enemy territory. Like maybe that's giving away our position. Like that's not a good idea. And then, like, Luffy and Usopp are just like, bonfire. and then they're like, what? Zoro, Sanji, you surely can't agree with this. And, like, Zoro and Sanji have built a bigger bonfire.
Yeah, they already have a bonfire.
They have a bigger, like, pyre. And they're like, don't worry, we got it.
It's like a man thing. Like, of course, you're in the woods, you got to build a bonfire.
Yeah. And Chopper's just joining in.
Chopper's like, ooh, I'm learning so much. And then Usopp Luffy's like, oh, you hear this, Luffy? Fucking Robin doesn't know about building a bonfire in the forest. She's like, what?
Dude, I love these nimwits.
They're on an adventure, dude.
I love these idiots. Oh man.
Okay, well that's enough about the good times. Let's talk about the villains of this arc, the God Army.
Hold on, because we have to talk about them getting to Skypiea.
Oh, you have something for that too?
Yeah, because when they first get there, like they get to the lower level, right? And they're on the like lower White Sea or whatever it's called. And Usopp's like, let me see if I can go swimming in it. And he just dives off the side of the boat, and everyone's like, he just really, there's no resistance at all to that, huh?
He's really taking his time with that.
And then they're like, hey, Luffy, you should probably stretch again.
Oh, Usopp, you poor dumb fool.
I also like that, like, they fight some monsters as soon as they get up there, and like they meet like the Professor Man, and they get like welcomed onto like I think Angel Island,
Yeah, because they're tourists. They got
Yeah.
the whole tourist welcome.
and Sanji gets like a cute little like he gets to explore new culinary bounds because they killed like skyfish and stuff and sky eel, and he's like, oh, I get to experiment with new like ingredients I've never
New
experimented
fish.
with before.
New
He gets this much treatment throughout the whole series, right?
What about is interest in cooking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, he's the cook. When he's
Hell
not
yeah.
when he's not about women, he's about cooking.
He's the cook. Women first, cooking second,
Unfortunately, that is Sanji though.
kicking third.
Women first, then cooking, then kicks.
I also like that, like they're like doing the wave rider thing. They're like, what is it called?
It's a wave rider, I think. It's
Right?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
And the old dude is just like, yeah, you can try it, Luffy. Go ahead. And then he lets Luffy get on it, go out onto the sea, and he's like, and like Luffy's struggling, and they're like, whoa, he looks like he's having a real hard time. And the old man's like, oh yeah, it takes years of training to master these. These are very dangerous. I probably should have told you that before you got on it.
That's my dude, old
And then
man,
Luffy falls off.
old Sky Man. that's
almost die. And Luffy falls off, and they're all, for a moment, they're just like, so does it work like regular sea? Will he sink? Just
yeah. Then
like
Chopper
regular
runs
sea?
in, even and then he's affected too. Yeah, isn't it great? Don't you love these
Jesus.
morons?
I love these fucking. They're the boys, dude.
Yeah, they're a family.
They're the boys.
They're on vacation.
They are on vacation, and they get to a toll, right? Like you do when you're on a road trip. They got to a toll, and they didn't expect a toll. Nobody expects a toll.
Yeah, you're going
in
to the
middle
sky.
of
This is their first. They go into the sky. They got
Mhm.
shot up by a water spout,
Yep.
and they're all in this cloud. And like, whoa, we're finally here. Are we gonna make the sky appear? There's a toll booth.
Yeah.
There's an old lady there, and they're like, what?
And she's like, it's what was the currency?
It was 1 billion. Like I forgot their currency.
It was like some currency they hadn't heard
Yeah,
of.
and they never heard of.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what if we don't pay? Nothing. You can keep going. Well, I guess we'll just keep going. But of course,
yeah,
you know,
they're like, what if we don't have it? She's like, well, I guess you pass along anyway.
I like how after they got past there, you know, they get confronted by the police,
Yeah.
and they're like, "You owe us this million this million in currency," and then like, what's that in berries in our form? And they're like, "This much," and they're like, "Oh, that's not that bad," but
Yeah,
it's
it's not
too
a lot
much
of-
for Nami. It's too
Nami's
much.
like, no,
I
any
expect-
amount of money is
That's-
too much money. Any amount of money is too much
So it's
money.
funny that they could have paid the toll,
Yeah.
but they
Usopp's like, oh, we totally got that, right, Nami? And Nami's like, yeah, but fuck that.
yeah. Nami had like a moment, like a greedy moment when she turned hostile. Was all like, "Yeah, we'll pay for it." But then when they said the amount, she's like, "What?" And then like ran that wave rider onto the police officer. And she's like, "Oh, my bad. I had a moment where about money."
Dude. And the Sky Knight,
Sky Knight,
I like that he gives him the whistle.
and Luffy immediately wants to blow it.
Yeah. Just because he wants to see him again.
If you ever need in trouble, just blow this whistle.
I will come to your aid.
And Luffy's like,
I like that
it.
they start to go like to like what is it, the vassal area? Like when they start going towards the trials.
big green,
Yeah.
the green bit. I think that's what they call it, right?
Yeah.
That's something else. Maybe that's another island.
Anyways, I like when they like go and they're like, who should get to hold the whistle? And like Usopp and Chopper start getting in an argument about who is weaker. Usopp's like, I'm a little reindeer, and Chopper's like, I'm a little reindeer, and Usopp's like, I am clearly the weakest one here. I have a slingshot. What am I fucking doing?
Also, I think Nami was in there. She was all like, "But I'm a girl,
Yeah.
and girls are weak." It's like, damn, Nami.
Robin was like, this is a fucking wild conversation.
She never.
Robin literally was
She
off to the
never
side, and she
expected
literally was
this.
just like, What a weird argument.
It's funny knowing that in her past she dealt with like actual cutthroat pirates.
Dude.
So now she's like working with these knuckleheads.
Not by choice, by a life debt that she
Yeah.
has to fulfill.
Oh, I can't wait for you to get there yet. To
Dude.
her life debt.
Does she fulfill it? Nah, don't spoil. No spoilers.
You know what? Quick
Hear me
spoilers.
Hear me out.
Yeah?
Chopper becomes a real pirate.
You're a Chopper fan.
Chopper is a cool, cute little guy. I love that guy.
He's all right.
He's got 7 transformations. I agree with Luffy. He's a reindeer guy with 7 transformations. That's why I want him on my
7?
crew. He just also happens to be a doctor.
That's all you need. That's like an 8th transformation there too.
Right?
Doctor?
He's got
We
8.
need that.
But dude, he fights 3 vassals.
Is that what he did?
He fights 3 vassals.
I thought he fought 1.
He fights 3
Oh, you know what?
by himself. He wins 1. He wins the swamp trial. The rest of them he loses, but he survives.
Aw.
But he fights 3 vassals.
Got his ass kicked.
He got his ass kicked twice.
Good.
The 3rd time he almost gets his ass kicked, but he beats the swamp vassal dude because he's kind of an idiot.
Who's that guy?
He's the one with the weird, like the spiky hair.
Oh yeah, that guy who
He like crosses his arms the wrong way.
he forgets
doesn't
to
know
open
how
his mouth when he frowns.
Yeah, him.
That's funny.
Yeah, Chopper wins against him.
He wins. Oh my god.
Yeah, he sinks in his own swamp.
That's my boy. You know, no, change my mind. Wait, no, you're not gonna.
And then Chopper is like,
you're not gonna change
Chopper's
my
like
mind.
sitting on a rock, and he like looks up, and he's like, "I'm officially a pirate now." He's like a little cute little reindeer man.
You weren't a pirate when you defeated that fucking fat dude and his mole wife.
Well, I guess that was with Usopp.
Well, yeah.
When you think about it, he had Usopp's help.
Usopp,
Right?
he was the boy,
Usopp was there. He wasn't by himself. This one, it was all Chopper. It was
You're
all
right.
himself, dude.
No, stop. No, you're not gonna convince
Even
me.
before that,
you're not gonna convince me.
As soon as the first vassal showed up, he immediately called the Sky Knight. The Sky Knight fought the vassal, and that's how the Sky Knight got wounded.
So it's Chopper's fault that the Sky Knight got wounded.
Mhm.
All right.
And then
Now I
that's
even
why
hate him
Chopper
even
takes
more.
care of him. That's why he feels his duty is to take care of the Sky Knight.
I know I'm picking on Chopper a lot, guys.
He's
but,
the doctor, man. He never fails. My boy Chopper.
Anyway,
He's gonna fail soon. It would be so fucking sad. I'm gonna be torn fucking apart.
dude, you haven't even got to the Davy back fight yet. Get ready for your emotions to be torn.
I really like that, like, Zoro and Luffy don't. Both of them have no sense of direction.
No,
None.
they're pirates and they have no sense of direction.
They are lost. They are lost. Wherever they are, they're lost.
Yeah,
They were like,
do you see
they were like, to get to the eye, we go south, and then like Zoro's like, south is left, so this way. And Luffy's like, no, south is obviously.
I remember looking at a map once, and left is south.
And Luffy's like, no, left is this way, where the sun is setting. and the rest of the gang are going a completely different way, and they're like, they're gonna figure it out.
You brought this up before in another podcast, how Luffy is just in some parts during the arc he's just not around.
In this arc?
Yeah, in this arc he's inside a snake.
He's inside of a fucking snake the whole time, dude.
It is kind of formulaic, but it is pretty like creative on how.
I love that he thinks he's in a cave.
He's in a
No, but he thinks he's in a cave, and he's getting pissed off because he keeps like getting lost in that cave. He's like, "This is the way I came. Fuck, it's closed. This is a complete loop." And he's like punching all about, and like the people on the out, like eventually the snake becomes a problem, right? The snake like keeps getting into fights with the rest of the gang. And like somebody's like, these snakes are usually peaceful. Only if it was getting agitated would it be violent like this. And the rest of the gang gets eaten. And they're like, Luffy, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh, you guys are in the cave. What's up? How you doing? And they're like, we got eaten by a snake. And he's like, oh, that's rough, man. That sounds like a tough time, huh? And they're
I'm
like,
stuck in a cave.
yeah, he's like, I'm trapped in this cave. And they're like, no. "You're inside of a snake, Luffy," and they're like, "No, you're inside of a."
It's like they always need a reason to get to have Luffy not around.
And he was inside of a snake, causing problems the whole time, fighting a snake, making a snake fight other people that normally the snake wouldn't fight.
Luffy's great.
I love him.
His only job in the crew is to punch the bad guy.
He does do that.
And he does that. He does that really well.
He does do that.
Just like Nami's a good navigator, Sanji's a good cook. Luffy beats up the guy.
That is, yeah. Sometimes Sanjay kicks a guy and Zoro cuts a guy.
Sanjay and Craig. Yes.
Sanji.
Yeah, Sanjay kicks. What else happens next? What do you got there?
Dude, Eminem's the bad guy and he's made of lightning.
Yeah, dude, how's Luffy gonna defeat this guy?
He's made of rubber.
You knew, yeah, we all knew that
the entire time. The moment that it's like
you just can't wait.
Yeah, it takes a long time for them to reveal that's what he does is that he's made of lightning.
I like
they make it mysterious. Like he just touches someone and they're just like burnt up, and you're like, what's going on? And then they're like, oh fuck, he's made of lightning, bro.
Just like the one guy's made out of smoke, this guy's made out of lightning.
Crocodile is made out of sand.
He's made out of sand. This guy. Luffy's fighting a lot of elementals.
Yeah. What's the fruit type of that?
The lightning fruit?
Yeah.
It's like rumble fruit.
Huh.
Because it's like, when lightning strikes, I guess, because rumbling,
Like thunder?
Yeah, so it's like a combination of both.
Okay. I like that Luffy was running around the forest and he heard the Heavenly Soldier bleats when the Heavenly Soldiers got like the goat dudes, the goat monks.
God damn it. I forgot all
and
about
Luffy
the
was
goat
like,
monks.
ah, a goat. That sounds like a goat. And then the monk shows up and is like, I am here to fight you. Bleat, bleat. And then Luffy's like, oh, dang it. I was excited to see a goat.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And then he beats up the goat guy. And then like, I forget who it is. It was one of the like, what were the what were the people called with the wings?
Shanda or something like that?
Yeah.
Shandora? Shandalala?
I don't remember. But they saw him and he was like, get off of my island. This island belongs to me. And he was like, what? I thought it belonged to the kami. And he's like, no, it's our native land. And he's like, oh, my apologies. And he like
the goat guy?
No, the one of the gorillas.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, my bad. And he just like like turned around and went to leave. I think it was the main dude. What was his name?
What main dude? See, those tribal guys on the island, I'm sorry, guys, I forgot all about them. And that whole backstory in Skypiea with Nolan.
Nolan?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I forgot all about
Nolan
that
from the
backstory.
North?
Is that his moniker?
I think so.
No, that's Nolan the liar. No, he's a liar.
No, he's not a liar.
He's a liar,
no,
Christian.
He's
a
true.
liar.
We found the bell. We rung the bell, dude.
Okay, the bell's been rung.
Dude, it's real. It's always been real. It's just been in the sky for the past 400 years.
You know what else is real?
What?
One Piece.
Dude, I've heard that.
That's what got you to read One Piece.
That is... No, it's not.
Is that meme? You're like, Eric, look at this meme. Give me that book.
Give me that book. I heard it's real.
The guy confirmed it.
I love when Zoro fights 1v1s.
Yeah?
Like, I like when he has 1v1s. I like when it's just Zoro and he's by himself and he runs across someone with like a bazooka or like a gun that shoots flashes. Do you remember the guy who shoots flashes with his gun?
No.
No?
No. I'm sorry.
He had the flash guns.
He fought that one guy, and he fought that guy with the dog, remember?
Yeah, he had guns. He had guns that shot like flashes of lights to blind Zoro, and Zoro was having a hard time because he would get blinded.
He puts on the goggles.
He would get shot. So he puts on the goggles and he comes out and he's like, no, I have goggles. I'm immune to your attacks. And he's like, those aren't sunglasses though. And then Zoro's like, shit, he called my bluff. And it's like, yeah, clearly, you fucking knucklehead.
Zoro.
You dude. And then right after, that's when
Robin got her solo fight in that one.
dude. Robin fought
The big guy.
I like the Robin fight. I like that. That was a little later on, but yeah, she fought because he was like fucking up the ruins.
Dude, history. He's fucking up history, bro.
She's like, hey, this is a historical site. So
you make me sick.
come over here so I can fucking kill you. Beat the shit.
It was a good
out of
fight.
you. Yeah. I thought that was a good. I liked the Robin fight there. I was like, oh, this is a cool character motive. I like her character motive. I like that she cares about history. Like I like that. I think that's a cool trait.
Yeah, every ship needs an archaeologist, according to One Piece.
Is that true?
Yep, that's. I don't know.
I like that Nami gets into a fight alongside a wounded Sky Knight against those Fartball brothers.
Oh my god, the fucking ball dudes.
Yeah,
I hate it. You know what sucks after they defeated one of them? Turns out there's two more ball dudes.
Yeah, because
two more smaller ball guys.
Yeah, because Usopp and Luffy and
It took Luffy, Usopp, and Sanji to fight that ball dude.
yeah, and they did it.
They did it.
They eventually did it.
It was a cool fight.
It was.
But it's weird.
And then their brothers came and attacked.
You said fart boys?
The balls. The
fart
brothers
balls.
from the two brothers of the ball.
Because they use their own they use their own farts as weapons, right?
In their dials, yeah. They have little memory dials.
Little seashell dials that they store their things in it.
They're farts.
Yeah, that was a good Nami fight.
They were shooting farts out at Nami. And Nami was like, I have to defeat them to prove that I am a pirate.
Did she already? Okay, hold on. I know for a fact she had a solo fight last arc, so she already proved she's a pirate.
Most of them had most of them had like 2v. She did have a solo fight.
The spiky hair girl.
She fought the Spike Lady.
Spike Lady. That was a good fight.
That was a good fight.
Fucking Usopp made her weapon, and then the main instructions was for party. Like, this is for party tricks.
Party
turn
tricks
to side.
only?
Turn the instructions to side B for combat, and she's like, "What the fuck?" She literally got stabbed in the fucking foot. Thanks, Usopp.
Thanks, Usopp.
It's okay, because later on in the arc, you see him, he's more fucked up than Nami.
That is true. Yeah, he does. Yeah,
His skull gets cracked open.
He goes through it, man. That's my boy. I love Usopp.
Ublop?
Ublop. But that Zoro fight with the vassal, because after the dope Robin fight, like Zoro was fucking around with the bird, so it was like Zoro versus bird, and then he finally like gets the shit back from the bird and gets dropped off. But he gets dropped off right in front of a couple of vassals, so then he has to fight that vassal's dog, who like the dog walks over and like stands up and like two pieces him. Like he throws a punch.
The dog just starts
like
punching.
A dog just a dog like balls a fist and
love
throws a punch at Zoro. So it's like Zoro versus bird, Zoro versus dog, and then Zoro beats the dog, and then it's like the vassal's like, well, now I have to fight you because you beat my dog up. And
That's
he
how
has
it
like
is.
the smoke, the cloud
That's how it
sword.
is in the hood.
Yeah, but it was the dude with like remember the dude with the cloud sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he could.
What
like,
a coincidence! The vassal you walked into, Zoro, is also a swordsman.
Yeah, but he has like hacks because like he made he was like, I make a steel wall, and Zoro like ran into it.
Was that the same guy with the barbed wire clouds, or was that somebody else?
Yeah. I think it's. I don't know if it's the same dude. I know Zoro beats him by deflecting the ball attack at him, which was dope as shit.
Ball attack.
Yeah, because he whips like an iron ball, like an iron cloud ball at Zoro and hits him with it, and Zoro deflects it back at him.
That's my homie.
And he wasn't expecting it, so he hits himself with his own attack.
Most of this arc is blurred to me.
Why?
It's been a while since I read it.
You hate it, don't you?
No.
You're not a fan of Skypiea.
I like Skypiea for what it is. Jaya arc was pretty cool when they were on their way to Skypiea.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if I reread it, it's gonna be better.
Well, so like the whole thing is like it's like a battle royale because like the kami is like in 3 hours of the 104 people all involved, the
man.
pirates.
Oh, he made a prediction that only
the-
5 people would
only
survive.
5 people will
And he was
remain
fucking wrong.
Will remain standing. Yeah, he
He's-
was wrong because
he
he's
was-
not a god. He's not omnipotent.
I'm glad how wrong he is.
And
And even when he made it the number right because he took down Robin, I think.
yeah,
You know Luffy's still in that snake, so he's still in there. He's not out. He's just not. So you
Luffy
know
is
he's
still
wrong.
in
He's not a
that
god.
snake. I like when Luffy comes out and Eminem is like, I don't know. What is his name?
Eminem,
No, what's his name?
Enel.
Enel?
It's either Enel or Enaru.
Enaru? It's Enaru in the manga.
Then it's probably Enel.
It's probably Enel.
It's probably yeah. If the manga uses L's, it's probably an R.
No, the manga uses R's.
We know it's Zolo. You know they call him Zolo.
I know they call him Zolo, but I know it's Zoro.
You know it's God damn it. It's just Oda never confirms anything.
Listen, man, I don't know.
It's Zorlo. It's Zorlo.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
Zoro. I've seen merchandise where they print it as Zoro. Official
You're not gonna
merchandise.
gaslight me this time, Christian. Anyway,
It's just in the manga. It's Zolo.
is that all you got on Skypea?
Why? No.
Because
That kid's dad.
the kid's dad.
That kid's dad.
What kid?
There's like there's like a guard trying to escape because he has information of like the Kami's plan to like destroy the
See, I forgot that part.
Skypea, the Vars, and he's like, "No, please, I have a family. I have a son." And then like the next chapter starts with like the kid like playing with other kids. And the kids are like, "You don't have a dad." And he's like, "No, he works for the Kami. It's a great honor. He's protecting us all."
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, that kid's dad is dead.
Hey, kid, I hate to be that one dude.
Why, Oda? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing? Is this show me how? This is like when Dio kills Danny just to show me how bad of a guy he is. He just does an atrocity. You just make me feel bad. You make me watch him kill a guy who begs for his life, and then you show me the guy, the thing he begged for is his son. That's Oda. You hurt me.
Even more sad.
I'm glad that Luffy beats him up.
He's even more sad when Pell died,
Pell
and then he didn't.
isn't dead.
You know what I hate about that?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Pell didn't die.
You literally see that, Mister, your hat. Oh, whose hat is that? Oh, that's Pet. That's Pell. Or you know that stupid scene with the doctor in the desert, like, sir, you forgot your. You know what sucks about that?
What?
Is that there's some good symbolism because it had the statues of the jackal and the bird that represents Pell and the other guy. So when Pell died, the falcon, the statue fell and crumbled. It's like, oh no, this man died, and it really hit hard. And then he didn't die.
He didn't die. He's alive. He's fine. He's Pell.
He's Pell. It's fine.
But yeah, no. Luffy wins this fight 9 times out of 10. Enaru gets up to some bullshit where he delays the inevitable. Luffy becomes a fighting genius like a lot of shonen do on the wire. Like when you start dispersing the big ball, like the big attack with the gold ball, it was like, oh, that's a very smart move that this moron wouldn't normally know how to do. But since he's fighting, he understands how to fight. So he just knows science.
It's only until he starts fighting that
It's
he,
only
that he gains a brain cell.
That he gains a brain cell.
Then it goes away.
He's a fighting genius, but after that, he's an idiot. So, yeah, and then he rings the bell, and then Enaru goes. He's like, you know what? To the moon. And he goes straight to the moon.
And then Luffy steals treasure.
And then Luffy's like, man, all of these people partied with us, did big old bonfire with us, fed us. Let's steal from them. Let's steal.
That is so
from them.
Luffy.
And
That's so piratey.
And then the rest of the boys are like, so that's the plan, huh?
We're gonna steal
And
treasure.
then Robin and Nami are like, okay.
It's funny when the people were gonna give them
And then,
gold
yeah, and then
anyway,
the people
and
were
they were
like-
gonna like give them more gold.
Yeah.
They're like, let's hurry! They found out we're stealing our gold. And like, wait, we got more gold.
Hey, don't you want this gold, you guys?
We're gonna give you more.
Robin, come on, let's go!
Hurry up, they're gonna get us!
They're gonna get us! Dude, I hate these knuckleheads.
They got all this, but at least they got
Robin's
the
like,
gold.
I guess they don't need it. They're not
They're
interested.
not interested. Oh, let them have their fun of thinking they're stealing gold.
Skype is fun, man.
Is that your final verdict on Skypea? Skypea's fun.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm sorry I talk so much about One Piece.
This has been a very One Piece heavy episode.
Listen, denizens.
Denizens, book club members. This won't happen next time.
It might.
It might. I'm gonna try to get you to read at least one arc each time, so you won't, because this was a lot.
Yeah.
We
had to cover Alabasta.
Huh?
We had to cover that too.
Alabasta, yeah, because I know, because I remember what book you left off last time, and there still was like a lot
Listen, man.
afterwards. Like there's a lot of, because they were still wandering in the desert. Then when they stopped wandering in the desert, it's like all this plot. Bagoosh.
That is true. That is true.
Then we had Jai arc. We gotta add the Southbird arc. We gotta talk about that.
We did talk about the Southbird arc.
My
We did.
favorite arc. My favorite mini arc. Next to the Gaiman arc. You can't wait for that. I can't wait to see that guy
We're
again.
still talking about One Piece. This is-
I thought we committed to this being the One Piece episode.
no, we talk about some. Talk
about something
some
else?
Moon Knight. Talk
A
about
Moon Knight?
Yeah. Where are you at on
Okay,
Moon Knight?
Moon
How do you
Knight.
feel about a solo?
Can I? Let me go grab the book real quick.
Okay. Intermission.
No, keep talking.
Okay. Small solo. While Eric grabs a book.
Yeah, so this will help me. It's better for me to remember it when it's like my face.
That's
Mind if
fair.
I move this out of the way? Mind if I put this on top of your thing?
That's fine.
So, yeah, finally got past all those
Hulk,
guest appearances.
Hulk magazines?
magazine. Oh my god, Hulk magazine was so boring.
Randall.
Ran, Ran, you can run all you can, but you can't outran me, Ran.
You met his brother.
I'm his brother, dude. I'm sorry. This might take some memory jogging to get through.
That's fine. Listen, man. I was rereading some of the stuff that you're reading.
Oh, dude, sexy Marlene. Yeah.
Sexy Marlene. I was reading some of the stuff
Let that be the episode cover.
Yeah.
Marlene in the bathtub.
Well, maybe.
So
You finally got to Moon
finally
Knight
got
number
to-
one,
yeah,
his
finally got to
solo
his solo
series. How do you
series.
feel
And
about his origin?
his origin,
His true origin?
Bushman's stupid looking. I like how him
Yeah.
and Frenchie were mercenaries, though, like they're buddies in
Yeah.
Africa or whatever they're at.
Egypt.
The fact that he died
Uh-huh.
and then he looked at a statue and then he came back to life. I like that.
That's our boy. He got resurrected
It's
by
like
the
is
spirit
he
of
fucking
Khonshu.
is he crazy or he actually got possessed? I do like that little.
Who
mystery.
knows?
But it's fun with the solo series. It really brings the cast to the forefront, like
Yeah.
make them more essential to the story, like Crawley, the homeless guy,
Yeah.
Gina and her kids,
Yeah.
motherfucking Samuels, the butler. I didn't know that guy was gonna get kidnapped and become a plot point. That's my boy.
What about the lady? The lady. Who's the lady?
The good cooking lady,
Yeah, yeah.
Netta.
Netta.
Oh, Master Grunt, I'm so happy you're
it's
back.
Stanley. He's been taken.
Oh shit!
Mark's like, what the fuck?
Samuels.
It's Samuels. He's been taken by the Magia. No,
Because I was really getting tired of Marlene, because it was before then. It was mostly Mark and Marlene, and it's like, and Frenchie too.
yeah.
But Marlene was like, that pussy that he needed to have after a day of crime
Jesus.
fighting.
Jesus.
He wasn't gonna fuck Frenchie, is he? I mean, they could.
Oh, Eric.
I'm
you
sorry.
have so much Moon Knight to read. You got so
Oh,
much
man.
Moon Knight to read, man.
You think there's cucking right now?
You think there's cooking right now? But you think
Right
there's-
till the-
oh man, wait until you get into
Wait
the
until
real
it really
moon
gets
cooking.
crazy.
Christ.
But the best story by far has to be
Wait,
when
so
they,
hold on. But what about getting to know the cast? Issue 2, correct me if I'm wrong, is a story about Crawley's son.
Yeah,
Crawley's son is a serial killer.
there's a serial killer on the loose. Crawley gives his
And Crawley's
No,
like-
this is what happened. There's a serial killer going loose. Crawley comes in.
And
He starts like, I know this man. Let me give you my sad story. And he just talks about how he was a bad father and
he's like,
husband.
I was a bad husband and father.
And then he
you
just stopped
see."
talking. And it's like, all right. Like he just ended the story with like,
He's like
my
crying.
wife and son left me. And then they're like, I thought we were supposed to be talking about the killer, but okay, let's get back to
they're
find
like,
the killer.
They're like, all right, back on topic, everyone. Don't know what that was about, Crawley, but
then the killer was Crawley's son that he
Crawley.
abandoned. So
Yeah.
because
And then
Crawley abandoned his kid, he went on a murder spree.
And then Mark was like, "Oh, that's what you were trying to tell us, Crawley. You got to be more coherent, man."
And then his son died, and then like everything went back to normal.
Yeah, his son died. Yeah, his son dies.
Okay, this is a classic Moon. Here's a classic Moon Knight, but I'm pretty sure like 70s comics probably did this a lot, where like they confront the main villain, then they fumble and end up dying, either killing
Near
themselves.
Him. But distinctly, Moon Knight did not kill him.
It's like
correct?
when Rand ran into him, and then he fucking fell off the cliff and got impaled in a tree.
Yeah.
It's like that fucking werewolf dude who's all like, I'm a werewolf, but not really a werewolf. Moon Knight lunged at him, so his sword. What's with all this?
But he didn't kill them, right?
Yeah, they're dead.
But they died near him in circumstances
that counts as
that
murder.
looked like that he would kill him.
I don't know
And
what legal system you're thinking about.
He moves away mysteriously. Think about this. There's a new hero on the scene. All of the villains that he's confronting die in the confrontation.
Are you telling me that I'm gonna read something later on that confirms that he's the one that actually been killing these guys? Because that would be badass.
No, he just like he gets framed as like a killer.
This stupid guy, Midnight, man.
You don't like Midnight, Anton Mogart. You've read.
Boo.
You look, dude. He was in the TV show.
He was.
He was.
Was he cool?
Yeah, he was.
Does he look
he was
ugly?
The guy on the horse. No, he doesn't, because that hits.
Look at Jake Lockley spanking Netta's ass. She's okay with it.
He's.
That's fucking harassment right there.
Listen, man. Jake's the rowdy one. Jake's
you know what I just remembered? I wrote notes for this. I just remembered that I wrote notes for this shit.
We're on issue 3 right now.
Damn it. Where was it? There was a part where the enemies were getting away in a red car, a red Ford, right?
Yeah.
But throughout the comic, the whole issue, they kept calling it the green Ford.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, suspects in a green Ford, following a green Ford. And they're like, okay, maybe that's just one mistake. They probably won't make that mistake again. And then, like, they keep talking about the green Ford. It's red as fuck. Who is this one? They told me who the colorist is. I want to fucking shame on that person. Christian got excited when
committee of five.
Okay, so do you remember when I first started reading? Do you remember when I first started reading this and we talked about the Zodiac?
Yeah,
it was like a group of villains, and it was a hype up, and then they were all bad. They were all shitty
they all
guys.
Got immediately their shit kicked in. Yeah,
2 of them already died. 1 of them gave up. And here
2
comes the committee of 5. This cover shows them badass standing over Moon Knight's
a
dead
defeated
body.
Moon Knight.
Even the headliner right there says, "Gentlemen, the committee has succeeded." But then you read the fucking story, and the committee of 5 is a bunch of chuckle nuts. They give up the first time.
If you look at the title page, they got him cornered too.
Yeah, they're cornered too.
Boom, boom.
Explosive expert, razor, blade freak, ice, sniper assassin, dragon. Karate black belt, and bull. Just plain animal.
Just plain animal. Yeah, dude.
And then after Moon Knight kicks 2 of these guys' asses, they immediately give up. They're like, okay, let's turn our backs on the committee.
Beats the shit out of 2 of them. And they're like, actually, this was a bad idea. This guy is whooping our ass. This guy's crazy.
God, these one-issue villains are fucking a hoot.
It really is, like, that's what I love about these old Moon Knight.
No, you don't. I hate these.
No, I do.
Here it is, the green Ford. It's red as fuck. Who is this? I need to talk shit to the colorist who made this.
No, don't do that.
Someone find this person.
Don't do that.
And bully them.
Moon Knight number 5.
Moon Knight number 5. There it is. Colorist B. Sharon. You need to be good at your job.
Hey, Eric, you need to be nice.
It said green 4. You can't. This guy obviously didn't read the text.
What if we're both colorblind? Because that is red.
That is red.
That is red. That is a red forward. Oh man.
Oh.
There's a green one. There's another.
And I
green
thought
one.
they were talking about. I thought they were talking about that, but
Maybe
you keep
that's the
reading.
You're getting worked up, man.
Ooh, I'm very upset.
I didn't.
Another thing. I
It's
like
the continuity thing for you.
another thing. I like the Moon Knight chopper. The second one, the second iteration, when it's like it's circular.
Yeah.
But, the blade's circular, but the actual plane itself is like a crescent.
Yeah.
Now there's this new looking the second version or the third, I forgot.
This one,
That one looks cool. Yeah, look how cool that is.
where it's just a crescent.
Yeah, look like a circle. It makes sense. When he
And
said
then
like,
on the back, that's a spinning blade.
I thought the spinning blade was on top, but that
Is it
looks.
on top?
It looks cool because the helicopter is supposed to go real fast. It looks
Yeah.
like that looks like something that can go over like super fast. But then
He's fighting people in werewolf masks.
oh my
again.
god,
Moon Knight hates furries. If that's one thing that these early Moon Knight teaches you at all, he fights a lot of
His first
furries.
adversary was
Werewolf by Night.
a werewolf by night. Is that his full name?
That is his full name.
Werewolf by night.
Yep.
Mr. By Night.
Hmm?
I can't find that shitty chopper, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
We'll keep flipping forward.
Okay, that just got destroyed. Frenchie's working on the thing.
That's the Return of the Midnight Man.
I don't care about the Midnight Man.
Look
how dumb he looks.
Mogot.
Look at this figured face.
We are like you and I.
God damn it!
Dude,
how many Moon Knight villains are gonna have to say that? you are like Moon Knight. How so? Oh, because we both do a specific thing that a lot of people do.
Eric,
Yes.
all of them. Look, no, this is one of the coolest panels because you read it like this. Look, he's dancing around.
The bullet
he's jumping.
fire. Yeah, that's a good.
And he's
panel.
jumping,
All right,
and like you can look at it in the middle, and you can see it from Anton's perspective,
multiplied.
and he's like, "Oh fuck." And then I really like this one.
That is a tattoo on your back.
You ever feel like that in war zones?
Why is he? Look at
Must reload. This should
that.
be
Must reload.
Must reload.
That's a weird looking gun.
I like how the gun is spilling into the panel below it. That's fucking sick.
I like how he reloads the bullets on top of the pistol. It's not a pistol. Where's that shitty?
Oh, look who it is. He's behind it the whole
Bushman.
time. Bushman brought him back.
Bushman.
Bushman.
His ability to conjure up bushes.
You know, in a strange way, I sort of created Moon Knight. He says that.
Yeah, he says that several
says that
times.
in this
And
comic.
it fucks with Mark Spector. Look at that shitty looking copter. I don't know. I don't like that copter.
Oh, this one?
Yeah,
the
look
one
at
that
that.
looks like a
The banana.
fucking,
It has a banana on the back.
It's got the banana on the back, and it's got like a Zord-esque kind of cockpit.
I'm not a fan of this one. I like the other one.
That is true. I don't like this one.
My
either.
favorite story of this Moon Knight so far. The rest of them is a blur to me. Most of them.
Okay.
Because it's just
That's
you know,
fine.
standard like Moon Knight go chase after bad guy.
Yeah.
But my favorite one is when he's like, I'm gonna take all my friends to vacation in some Caribbean island, I think, and they all had a part to play. They all had a part to play in finding that. I think it was the White Angel.
It was the White Angel.
It was that one where the fucking
He
white,
like got
the,
he
yeah,
was
the
getting
white
the
dude.
He was getting all the I remember what you're talking about.
It was that white dude who thought he could do voodoo, and he started kidnapping. That's this guy. It's right here.
It's these guys.
There he is. That's Papa Doc, the worst Marvel
Papa
character.
Doc, dude. Yeah, some of this stuff's real dated, man.
Can you believe that this is the one that I was most engaging because all our dudes were on vacation.
Yeah. Jack was like, "You remember that vacation that Grant promised us, Gina?
Hey, yo, Gina, remember that?
Where are the
that
kids
vacation?
at?
Hey,
Remember that
yo.
vacation?
Hey, Gina, how's the kids? That's how I always start the conversation.
It's me, Jake Lockley,
Yo,
taxi
Jake
driver. Definitely not fake mustache I got here."
Yeah, I think Jake's my favorite.
You like Jake the most?
Yeah, look at his little posse at the diner.
A homeless man with serial killer dead son, a single mother who owns and operates
Who
a
owns and
diner,
operates an entire restaurant by herself, and
her two sons.
and her two sons who are always just two guys.
That's the Jake Lockley gang.
That's the Jake Lockley gang.
That
I'm
is
sad. I'm sad that we don't see the taxi driver boss anymore.
Yeah,
He
I
was
told
like,
you
"Where's
he's not
that
big-
Jake Lockley? He's giving me an ulcer."
I'm sorry if I misled you.
You misled me. I was if that guy was more around, I think I'd.
He did
think
get
I'd
the
read this
taxi
more.
around the thing.
So yeah, Moon Knight's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty standard stuff. Superhero fights, bad guy, and then end of that.
Look at that punch.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Look at him.
Who
He's
is this
punching
guy?
him.
That's it. That's how he defeats it. That's the final blow. Like this guy was like, "Oh no, this guy's stronger than me."
He's gonna look.
But then
he's gonna crush his ribs.
But then he punches his face.
And he's like, "I can't get his. He's gripping me too tight. Can't break his grip. Might as well break something else." And he fucking clocks him in the jaw with two fists.
And that's it. That's the end of the fight.
He breaks his jaw. He shatters his jaw.
They were just hyping this guy up like this guy's stronger than Moon Knight and Frenchie together. But then Moon Knight does one punch to
Moon
his
Knight's
face.
the hero, dude.
And then the guy's like, "Oh, okay, that's it. No more. I'm done."
Okay, one punch. I'm out. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for you to read this.
Morpheus. Is he in the MCU? How much of this is canon to the MCU?
This isn't that. This is Morpheus, not Morbius. This is
Morpheus. Is this the vampire guy?
in a way. No.
That
He's
vampire
not a
movie?
vampire.
But the fangs.
He eats your dreams?
I want to go back reading Swamp Thing. This is lame, Christian.
You don't like Moon Knight?
I'm kidding. No.
This stuff it's getting better, right?
It's getting better. It's getting more.
You liked learning that Crawley was a bad dad.
It's getting easier to digest.
It's
if that
flushing
makes
out.
sense.
It's flushing out.
Yeah, it's flushing out.
That's the thing with American comics is like they don't have a plan.
That's fine.
I
I didn't bring this up before, but the Moon Knight crossover with The Thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was my first. Officially, that's my first Fantastic Four comic, if you would call it that.
Okay.
And I like The Thing.
The Thing is the correct choice.
When,
he is my boy.
When he's with Moon Knight and he's fighting bad guys and like, who is this Moon Freak? I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to the next part of town to beat up more bad guys. So he gets in the Jake Lockley's cab. Hey man, step on it. He's like, you got it, boss. And then Moon Knight said, no, this Moon Knight guy's with me again.
This Moon Knight guy's here again. What the hell?
And then he said clobbering time, which is my first time reading that like on page.
How's
and
that?
It felt good.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that catchphrase. It's clobbering time. I think I'm becoming a Thing fan. That's all you need. And then he starts punching things. That's all I want.
He's pretty cool. I like the Thing
And
a
at
lot.
the end of that crossover, when like, you know what, Moon Knight, you's all right.
I like when the Thing was like, oh man, I gotta get home, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a cab. And then Moon Knight's like,
You know
I
what,
don't
Thing?
think you'll have a problem with that.
You won't have a problem. And you, as the reader, are like, I know it.
Hey.
He's Jake Lockley. I know that.
He's got a cab right around the
He has a
fucking
cab right around-
corner.
You know for a fact.
Fucking wacko.
See, it's rewarding as a Moon Knight reader because I know he has a cab.
See what I mean?
Sorry, you got me excited for something. All right, fine. I'm having a little fun.
Right?
All right, you got me, Christian.
Must reload.
Look at that. Look how far I've gotten on this thick ass
Dude, man.
book.
That's great. Listen,
Look
man.
at that.
I've read
I'm getting there.
32-ish volumes of One Piece.
You're having fun though.
I am. You're having fun though. Reading Jimmy Olsen, like me.
We can talk about Jimmy Olsen. Are we gonna show off our Jimmy Olsen books that we brought
No,
here?
don't let them touch. They'll fuse together. We already talked about that.
So me and Christian started reading Fourth World by Jack Kirby.
By Jack Kirby. We got the box sets set independently, and we're reading
Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, which is like the first of 4 books.
Yeah.
And,
Erik is ahead of me.
I'm ahead of you, and I'm telling you that it's wow. 70s comics really they have a style of writing that does not. I don't think it's good.
I like Jack's.
Oh, Jack Kirby is good. You know what? He's a good artist.
Because this is all you're also reading 70s over here.
Besides the fact that there's a lot of panels where eyes do not align, if you like pay attention to it, their eyes do not. Like, everyone has a lazy eye, but everything else looks good. I want you to. I hate to put that out there. You're gonna notice it now, probably when you read that.
Fuck, I probably will.
But almost every other person that looks like they have a lazy eye.
How do you feel about the Newsboys?
The Newsboy Legion? Oh
Yeah.
my god, the greatest thing in DC universe since Starro.
Favorite Newsboy?
Flippa-Dippa.
Scrapper.
He wasn't even the original. He wasn't even in the original. There was an original Newsboy Legion. There wasn't a Flippa-Dippa.
Didn't he have a dad in it though?
No.
What? I thought when they find
this-
all of their dads, his dad was there.
Yeah, but that dad wasn't in there. They just brought Flippa-Dippa's dad for no reason. They brought the original Newsboy Legion dad. It's like, here we are. And then Flippa-Dippa's dad's like, hey, I'm here too.
Hey, I'm your father, Flippa-Dippa? There wasn't a Flippa-Dippa before, so they just got your dad.
They just got me your dad. Yeah, they just got me.
I'm your dad.
I'm cool to be here. I'm just a regular dude.
What a good dad.
Yeah.
He showed up for his son.
He probably has a job or something, but now he's caught up with this whole DNA project with Superman and the Newsboy Legion.
God bless him. Whoa, man, what a weird plot line.
It's so weird how like it's not weird. Every Newsboy Legion looks the same except for the new guy, Flippa-Dippa.
Mhm.
He's in a scuba gear, while the
That's
rest of the Newsboy Legion are just
Flippa-Dippa.
while the rest of the Newsboy Legion are just like average kids you see in New York. Yeah, I'm Scrappa and I'm Gappy.
Yep.
And over there in the big glasses is big words.
Big words.
And Tommy. Just Tommy.
That's just Tommy.
That's
no nickname.
I don't know what he does. I don't know what he provides or does for the group. But he's just Tommy.
That's Tommy.
He's the tallest guy in the group.
God, I can't wait until New Gods.
I can't wait too, because now I'm at that part in Fourth World. I didn't mean to spoil this. I thought you were at the same part, but
No,
there's
it's okay.
a Don Rickles lookalike called Goody Rickles, and he works at the Daily Planet. And I as a guy who wasn't from the '70s, I don't know these Don Rickles like
shenanigans, references?
He's talking a lot, and they expect me to read it like Don Rickles, but I don't know who Don Rickles sounds like. I mean, I heard him probably once or twice before, but I can't read like him. I don't feel like looking up like comedy.
I'm not looking up Don Rickles. I'm not watching Don Rickles.
You're not gonna get me to
You're
watch
not gonna
Don
get
Rickles,
me,
Jack
Jack
Kirby.
You're
Damn
not
it,
gonna
Jack.
get me to watch Don Rickles
You're not-
comedy.
I know you're a Don Rickles fan, Jack, but you're not getting me into that. God damn it! It's hard to read. It's hard to read right now because there's a Goody Rickles and then there's the actual Don Rickles gonna make an appearance in the book. It's like, what's going on here? Where's Intergang? Where's Dark Side? Go back to the fucking DNA clones. What is this? Oh well, this better be fun.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm not there yet. I'm
You're
looking
not there
forward
yet.
to it.
And there's a whole side plot with the Newsboy Legion meeting like tiny versions of the Newsboy Legion. I can't wait to finish it. I want to get to New Gods and Mr. Miracle and see how
Mr.
that
Miracle.
is. That's Christian's favorite DC hero.
My boy. That's what got me into DC.
Is the Man of Miracles himself.
Shout out Tom King.
The Tom King podcast. We are a big Tom King fan here.
That is true. I love Tom. I love Tom King's writing. You have anything else to say about Moon Knight? Come on.
All right.
You hate it that much?
He's okay.
This is hilarious to me.
I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad you're liking One Piece though.
I am enjoying One Piece.
And fans, I hope you're enjoying One Piece too if you're reading along.
Hell yeah. Hopefully soon we'll have ways of interacting up and running, right?
Yeah, wait until we figure out how to get the power on here
Yeah, at this outpost.
at this
We'll
outpost.
set up like an email or something for you guys
Yeah.
to write in.
All we have left is a gerbil that runs on a platform, but
Maybe later we can record the email and we can just put it right here. And you can just send in questions or comments or tell us if you're reading along or what you're reading and to give us suggestions.
please write it down
Tell
on
us
a
what we
physical
should read.
write your questions on a physical piece of paper and put it in a bottle and throw it as hard as you can into the sky.
Straight into the sky, straight
into
up.
the sky.
Right, directly up if you can.
But the book club on Planet Zero does not hold legal responsibilities on anyone getting injured about bottles falling on their head.
It'll get to us though. Believe it.
Don't worry, we'll get it. We'll get it. Okay, I think that me and Christian just gave this look at each other like, "Oh, we're gonna say something else?" But I guess not. All right. Hey, everyone, have a good night. I don't know what if it's nighttime where you're at, but have a good night.
Like, comment, rate,
write a comment,
give us a share,
give a thumbs up,
follow us on other social medias if we have them.
If this social media outlet has a thumbs up,
thing,
please
if we
press
make some, I will and put them right here. We'll record it later and put it right.
You guys don't see it, but Christian's putting something there.
It's wizardry.
So believe him, because I believe him. And also, don't forget to feed your animals and
hell yeah.
And don't claw your cat. Don't declaw your cat.
Okay.
Good night.
Goodbye, guys. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.